Makes sense to me. Oh, maybe it's... Oh! I want to talk about this, but it will take hours. Kraus, did you forget Jessica name? I have many questions now. So he's a replacement for Erika. I don't think it was ever mentioned. That's why I thought the chapel is not the chapel. Okay, I'll take this as the proof. I need to draw the timeline for this. Hello, welcome, PocketWatch here, and it seems it's about time for yet another episode of Umineko Chiru. So yeah, we're continuing our episode 7. About the beginning of the previous episode, it's been a while since I read between Tea Party and episode 7. So when I was recording last time, I actually genuinely forgot that I already checked the tips after the Tea Party. So if that segment was twice, or I don't know if I discovered something new or not, but well, that happened because I totally forgot about them. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the episode. So yeah, anyway, let's do it, because episode 7, new characters and new very ominous chapter, the murder of Beatrice. So let's do it and let's see what's going to happen. Come on, click. Okay. Also, this episode, episode 7 has peak if it's about the music. Apparently, this is the peak music of Umineko. So I really want to hear more of the soundtracks that we heard in the beginning. Maybe there's something new, newer than what we had last time. Who knows? Probably there is. Quietly, quietly, the rain fell down. The rain of sadness dripped down the outer walls of the chapel, quietly washing away the dust of the world of the living. The chapel doors were open. For a wedding, only those with invitations would be allowed in. Golden Land is a chapel? Oh my god. Wait. It's possible. Wow. Sorry, I just started, I know, but I have no idea. You remember how in previous episode I said that maybe we have Kuvadori and Beato body in the chapel, right? And if you think about this, that would make sense that she rests in Golden Land. Right? That would make sense. At least that's making sense to me. Beatrice, Golden Witch, Golden Land, everything in one place. Makes sense to me. Also, only invitation. Only people with invitation can join the Golden Land. It's all clicking. However, for the funeral, the doors will be open for all those who remember the deceased. So this must be a funeral. A figure holding an umbrella approached the chapel. It was Will. Oh. Wait, he's on Rokkenjima. What kind of timeline is that? Wait, what? When? Is it before Rokkenjima? Is it Oh, maybe it's... Oh! It might be from... Wait, so Kinzo told others about Beato as well. It's not actually she was entirely secret. Or it's someone else. Sorry, I should just read, because the story will tell us. Oh, this is a new... A reception desk has been set up in the entrance of the chapel. This is the new background. Oh, been a while since we had the new backgrounds. That's not the chapel in Rokkenjima. It had different entrance. That's not the chapel from Rokkenjima. Oh, maybe it is. High canon. Okay, let's just read. As the figure approached, Canon, who had been sitting at his desk, stood up and welcomed him with a bow. Okay, they know. Okay, you don't know him. Okay. You came to the funeral to meet someone. At the obvious expression rose to Kanon's face. Wei pulled an envelope from his pocket and showed him the sender's name.
失礼いたしました。どうぞ。
Who's sender? Is Kinzo alive? Is it before?
せめてそいつをもらえるか。
ありがとうございます。
Oh my god, I'm so curious about timeline now.
きっと
I want to talk about this, but it will take hours. Canon handed him one of the golden roses, being handed out to all of the mourners. Also, this cannot be like before Rokkenjima. I mean, it can be before Rokkenjima. I mean, yeah. Like, I just like looked at Canon and I thought like, yeah, this is 19 years later. But it can be like 18 years later, 17 years later, so yeah. Still can look the same. Will took it, silently bowed his head and entered the chapel. Also, that means that's not actually funeral for Kuvadorian Beato right now. It's someone else. Oh, it might be Kinzo's! Are we already on the game board? Bern showing us the funeral of Kinzo? In this game, Kinzo have like proper funeral, maybe? Instead of like being burned in the boiler room? Will took it, silently bowed his head and entered the chapel. Okay. Inside the chapel, several people who appear to be family of the deceased were gathered together. And they all seems to be recalling memories of the departed. Deceased? It's like multiple people? Hi Kinzo, you seems good. Depending on the timeline, you are an illusion? Or you are alive. It's one of these two things. It depends when it is. It's entirely possible he's alive. If it's like, let's say 17 years ago or 16 years ago, then he may be very well be alive. Like, this is no problem because he died like... I don't remember. What was that with the Fury? Like 2 years prior or 3? To Rokkenjima? Maybe 2 years. I think. Because it was like 2 gatherings, I think. Maybe. I don't remember now. Is it actually funeral for Kuvadorian? What? But it's not 19 years ago. Canon is normal height.
お父様、どうかして
What?
控え室の方で少し休みましょう。私が殺したのよ。
It is Kuvadorian Beato! What the... Timeline in my brain is just like... What? Canon cannot be this high in 19 years ago. What the fuck? Was I wrong all this time? No! Also, she was supposed to, like, 19 years ago, she was... Oh no, wait. No, okay, 19... Yeah, okay, yeah, I was thinking about the prologue, never mind.
どうしてローザ様が殺したことになりましょ
お父さん、すごい泣きよね。
Also... Okay, wait. Okay, I was thinking about Rosa killing her and I was thinking 19 years ago, but Rosa killed her when she was a kid, so this is like late funeral. Like maybe Kinzo finally accepting her death or something. Ah, okay.
ベアトリーチェか
Oh my god, Rudolph.
絶対お母様が亡くなった時より泣いてるわ。
う。こら、今はそんなこと言うときちゃうで。
Some sobered, unable to conceal their tears, and some spoke softly of the old memories. They were all remembering the departed in their own ways, it seems. Departed, there's like multiple people. So it's not only Beato, it's someone else as well. Who's that mourning about? When Will approached the altar, several people turned around. Also, why Will is here? Of course, none of them knew who Will was. So it is the actually funeral that Butler was in the meta world at. Paying this no mind, Will walked in the front of the casket at the altar, which seems to be buried in golden roses. Inside the casket there was no corpse, yep. Instead, as though it lay there in place of the body, there was a single thick book with an extravagant binding. The space all around it was filled with countless golden roses. There were words printed on the book's cover. To my beloved Beatrice. October 5th, 1986. It's a future! It's a future, so Kinzo is just an illusion. Okay, we can just scrap him as dead. Okay, that solves stuff. And Natsuki is still delusional, looking... Wait, everyone is delusional, they are all seeing Kinzo. Or they're lying and this is game board of Berncastle already. Anyway, this doesn't make sense.
Miss Beatrice, Mrs. だったら許しな。
Okay.
会ったことはねえ。だが、お悔やみ申し上げるぜ。
Condolences. He took the rose he had received from the receptionist area and placed it on the casket. He had absolutely no connection with the woman called Beatrice. However, since he had come to visit a funeral, he had to follow this minimum display of respect for the dead. As part of this, Will prayed for the passage of the departed to the next world. Ha! Leave for October. That's a new soundtrack.
私は後宮クラウス、喪主の代行です。
Okay.
こっちは子供のリオン。
What? Kraus, did you forget Jessica name? What?
はじめまして。
Okay. Okay, Umineko. I have many questions now. First, what kind of timeline it is? And who the fuck that is? What do you mean daughter? Or key? Wait, did he say daughter or... Oh, child. Okay, never mind. I thought like he was like saying... I had like Jessica in my mind, that's why I said daughter, god damn it. Is it a guy or is it a girl? It looks like a girl, I guess. I mean, maybe not. I mean, guys can have like long hair as well. It's hard to tell from this. Hard to tell. Shiromiya Leon.
後宮リオンです。
Sounds like a girl, I think. By the voice.
リオン？誰だお前？
Yeah, just who the fuck are you? Like, I'm with William, right? Like, Will right here.
理科の理に魚するの魚でリオンと読みます。
Leon. Okay, should I search for kanji for Leon? Maybe. I mean, this is part of the research for the Furies, so I researched kanji for every single character basically at this point.
ちょっと日本人っぽくない名前ですよね。
Yeah. Will stared at Leon's face, wearing a confused expression. I want to call, I guess, her Lion. But okay, Leon. He hadn't seemed to be particularly interested in Kraus, but apparently Leon had drawn some sort of reaction from him. Rather than interest, it was more as though he felt like something was out of place. Yeah, where's Jessica? Is it like alternative universe and this is Jessica? Are you Jessica?
旦那様
I have a feeling like Leon just replaced Jessica in this world. I think like we are already on the game board. But on the other hand, it cannot be the game board because game board is for October 4th, 5th and 6th. Or 4th and 5th. I'm sorry. Okay, I will just read.
奥様がそろそろとそうか一同の諸君ここで賑やかにしては個人もうるさがるだろう控室の準備が整ったそうだ場所を変えようではないか
Kraus called out to everyone. They began to move towards the chapel waiting room.
すまんリオンはしばしお客様のお相手を頼む
Where's Jessica?
私はみんなを控室に案内する
Give me Jessica back.
はい父さん
It's so weird. This outfit is so bright. And also elegant. Hair analytics. It looks like Jessica. Do we have tip menu? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Characters. We do have... Okay. Oh, the long boots. Okay. Shiromiya Leon, the first child of Kraus and Natsuhi. Jessica is the second child. What? Was given the silver ring of the head... Was given the silver ring of the head successor and will succeed the position of the family head upon turning 20. Okay. Mild, polite, and without any clear faults, except from being too young. This youth is more suitable to become the next head than any other, and is adored by Kinzo. Wait, is Kinzo actually fucking alive, actually? Wait, what? What is this timeline? What happened? Did I miss, like, some episode? Why? What? I should expect unexpected, I guess. It looked like a natural conversation with no awkwardness for either father or a child.
親子なのか
そうですが何か
Because you are like new?
後宮クラウスの子供はジェシカのはずだ
Yeah. Also, William sounds like a player. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels like he knows the story, and it's also the first time he sees Leon. And he's like, wait a moment, Jessica's the only one. What the hell are you doing here?
ジェシカは妹ですお呼びする必要はありますか
Huh.
ない
Apparently, some sort of game was already being played right off the bat. Oh! Game. Okay. Maybe... So, maybe the new game is not about the Rokkenjima 4 and 5th. Maybe Burn game takes place before. And it's like alternating the events. You know, just like the games on the 1 to 6. They're like all showing the same story, but like alternating stuff and like giving hints from different things. So maybe this is like Burn game. Maybe she plays before Rokkenjima and also gives us like these weird things like adding Leon to the game board who don't exist or never existed, or at least we never had like any indication of this person exists. Maybe Leon represents someone from the past. Or something. Ah. And it's supposed to be a hint. scratching his head with the irritation look on his face, Will glanced around.
失礼ですが、あなた様は個人とはどのようなご関係で？
Also, by the way, if you think about this as like being the past or something, right? And Leon called like Jessica her or him. Okay, I will call her, I guess, because like sounds and look like a girl. So her called Jessica little sister, right? We know Jessica exists. So if you think about it, I mean, yeah, it's not a child of Kraus in like previous games. But if you think about this like in like meta world stuff, weird things, then technically Natsuhi had a child before Jessica, right? She thrown this child 19 years ago on the cliff. So like maybe like Leon is like, I don't know, like representation of this child or something. Because, like, technically she had a child before Jessica, but it was, like, not Kraus' child. But also, like, he could, like, adopt her. Or, yeah, actually, her, I guess. Something like that, you know what I mean. Kind of. Maybe.
全く何もね
Yeah.
え。迷惑な話さ。
ではあなたはどうしてこの葬儀に？
I'd never heard that voice. This is the first time I hear this voice. I have no idea. That's like they added this character from like out of nowhere, just like Will. Like, what the hell are you doing with me? Since Leon was a fairly mild person, Will's behavior was met with nothing more than a blank expression. A normal person would probably have put on doped. Dobius look long before this. This is Bern piece. Bern would have like a blank expression and yeah, like no expressions at all. I guess Erika was like other side of Bern. Maybe like Leon is like Bern. Terrifying and not caring about anything. Will scratched his head again and yelled angry at someone other than Leon.
来たぜ。
Okay.
そろそろ顔を出しやがれ。
Okay, who are you going to meet? The members of the Shirime family had already followed Kraus' instructions and moved to the waiting room. By now, this cold, vast chapel decorated with gold roses was empty except for Will and Leon. Okay. Oh my god, Bern is here. What the fuck?
異端審問官魔術師狩りのライト
Okay, maybe this is not a game. What the fuck is going on? The girl voice came suddenly from behind the pair. And Bern. In the meta world. When Leon turned around in surprise, a girl had appeared out of nowhere and drifted down the top of the altar. She landed softly on the sacred funeral altar as though it was perfectly normal, crushing the golden roses under her shoes. Of course, Leon did not know this girl. Just why on earth were all these people unrelated? Just why on earth were all these people unrelated to the funeral popping up one after another? Also, this is interesting. Leon can see actually Bern, and Bern like actually shows herself to her. I guess if she's a Bern piece, actually, yeah, piece can be like not aware of the meta world if you think about this. Like episode like 1 Butler, for example, like he was a piece, right? So and he didn't knew that. Like in general, people on the game board don't know about meta world, so she still can be a piece.
俺はもう引退だ。
Okay.
仕事なら新しいライトに頼みな。
New right, okay. If you have a job, okay. So we're like taking jobs from
いいえ
her. I guess like you are like from this like Heaven district or something, so that makes sense. They are you working together.
あなたに頼みたいのよこの事件を送った物語は 読んでくれたかしら。
Okay, so this is before the new game. She sent him a tale and he's so he's the new detective of the game board. So he's a replacement for Erika.
斜め読み程度にはな。
あなたがどなたか存じませんが、そこから降りてください。
Yeah, like what the fuck? Also, Leon, yeah, shut up, like go away. Who are you? I don't know you. I don't even know if I like you or not. I'm neutral towards you. I have no idea who you are.
そこは神聖な。
You're weird. Why you exist? Also, Will, why you exist? Like, what's happening? Snapping out of daze, Leon told the girl to get down off the altar, but the girl ignored this completely. On top of that, Will kept on talking to the girl as though Leon wasn't even there.
リオンとか言ったな。
Maybe Leon don't exist. Maybe it's the illusion. Just like Kinzo.
こいつは何者だ。
その子が名乗った通りよ。
Ushiromiya Leon. There's no case of a person with that name appearing in any of the previous games.
お
Yeah.
前の駒なのか。
Yeah, okay, my question.
いいえ、
Wait, oh, okay.
このゲーム版の正しく正当なコマ。
True piece. So she's not hers. What? You cannot do this to me? Why?
登場人物よ。
But if Leon is going to appear on the game board on October 5th, it makes no sense. Why? It's like with Erika. Like, ugh. But will be on the game board, so we're adding 2 new people? But it makes 19. I mean 18. Because it's 17, but if you add 2, then it's like 18. I mean 17 with Erika. So 2 people is 18. Oh my god.
ゲームマスターはお前だ。
Yeah, pretty much.
なら、お前の駒だろ。
Okay.
ベアとの猫箱よりもっと大きな猫箱で閉ざしただけ。
Oh my god. Box in the box. Are you fucking kidding me?
リオンはその中で生まれ得る可能性を持つ一つのコマ。
Okay, so this person can like not exist at all. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
そういうことか。結局、お前の駒というわけだ。
Yeah.
私が置いたコマという意味では正しいわ。
I've placed. Okay, so this is not your piece, just like Erika. So you don't have like direct control over this piece, I guess.
ただし、エリカのような配下の駒では
Yes.
ない。
Uh-huh, that's what I just said.
エリカって誰？
Ooh! Ooh! Ah, too soon. I miss Erika already. God damn it, Burn. I miss her.
エリカさん？
理解しようとするな。頭痛になら。
Leon didn't have a clue what they were talking about. However, it seems clear that though neither of them were familiar, they both knew a lot about Ushinomiya family.
私にはあなたたちが何の話をしているのかわかりません。
Wow, this face is actually kinda cute. Like with that like side look.
とにかくそこのお嬢さん、その祭壇から降りてください。後ろ宮家、次期当主としてお願い申し上げます。
Okay. Even Leon was finally forced to speak in a raised voice at this girl, who continued to chat while casually standing on the altar. Also, now I think about this, wait. Like what Kinzo was saying before, like we know how Ushinomiya family works. Successor of the Ushinomiya must be a guy, right? That's how their family works. Even like with Jessica, it was like Jessica will inherit the headship, and then it was like, well, to be exact, her husband, something like that. So if you are the actually next head, then you are a guy actually? Leon, are you actually a guy? Maybe? I mean, similar Chester, yeah, both of you, so I guess possible as well. But your voice and hair and manners, which are you? By the headship rules, I think that would be the guy. Yeah. However, the girl ignored this completely. On the other hand, Will did show a reaction.
次期投手はクラウスのはずだ。
Pretty much, yes. There's like a lot of questions.
父クラウスは私が20歳になるまでの間の投手代行です。20歳になると同時に次期投手である私が投手を継承することになります。
初耳だ。証拠はあるのか？
It seems that even Leon was starting to get ticked off by now. That kind of expression seems to twitch slightly.
これは次期投手に許されている片翼のわしの銀の指輪です。
By the way, I don't think I know. I don't think we ever had this. I'm going back to my theory about Shannon from like previous episodes. Do we know when is like Shannon's birthday? I don't think it was ever mentioned. Well, it's like for later to like analyze like previous episodes and stuff. This is the successor silver ring of the one-winged eagle.
これで証拠になりますか？
銀の指輪？
Yeah.
金の投手の指輪は何度も登場したが、次期投手の銀の指輪など初耳だ。クラウスもジェシカもそんなものを言う。
Yeah, it's like new thing. Don't worry about this. Game board is like weird. It's just like pop up stuff like all the time, like for no particular reason.
嬉しいわ。斜め読みにしてはちゃんと読んでくれてるじゃない。
魔女のよこす文章はどこにろくでもねえことが書いてあるか。ましてやそれが元老院の大魔女とクリア。
Okay.
あなた方は一体何者なんですか？失礼だが、私には何の話をしているのかさっぱりわかりません。
Also, I think I heard this voice somewhere. I know this voice actor. I don't know when I heard this voice.
個人への献花がお済みでしたら、どうぞお引き取りを。
When I heard this?
どうやらあなた方は当家がおもてなしすべき方々ではないようです。
Leon finally ran out of patience. These were the strictest words that this gentle kid could unleash. However, Will and the girl seems not to care at all. Further, being above the place. They are in Meta World. He's like from heaven, and Bern is the witch.
時間の無駄だから話を進めるわ。ライト、このゲームに挑みなさい。ゲームマスター、ベルンカステルの名においてこのゲームにあなたを招待してあげるわ。
Okay, so he's going to be her opponent, huh?
お断りだ。
Okay, never mind. So, episode 7 closing early.
どうして？
俺はもう引退する身だ。推理もミステリーも知ったことか。
Okay.
何をして余生を過ごすというの？魔術師狩りのライトが魔女狩りをやめて。
狐狩りでも潮干狩りでもするさ。
I like it, it's okay.
俺がここに来たのはあんたと余生を語るためじゃね。
断るために来たと。
I like how the reasoning and like logic is actually something that you use to hunt witches. It makes sense, right? It's like the theme of like previous game and everything.
ご検察いただき
Erika was like hunting battle with her logic.
なら好きにしたらいいわ。どこへでも行けばいい。ただしここから立ち去れればの話だけど。
What?
それで条件と報酬は
In truth, Will had already given up from the beginning. He knew he was incapable of refusing an invitation from the great Lady Bone Castle.
ベアトリーチェを殺したのは誰か。それが私のゲームよ。
Okay. Which Beatrice though?
報酬は私に対するその無礼な口の利き方を許すこととこの礼拝。
Oh, this is the game just for now. Oh, this is a game for now, so yeah.
退屈を愛さない魔女は存在な言葉を愛すると聞いたぜ。
それは1000年を生き飽きたババア魔女の話よ。
Wow, Baron is not happy with that.
私はまだまだ若いからあんたみたいな言葉遣いの男をどんな過酷な運命に閉じ込めてやろうかと無双することを愛するの。
それで敵は誰だ？
いないわ。妨害などするわけもない。
Okay.
このゲームをあなたが美しく詰めるところをただ私たちは感激。
You really created the solo game.
仲間も用意する。
It's like you just presented mystery and you just like want him to solve it. I guess you don't have the you didn't achieve the truth, Bern. So I guess if you lay down the story that you know that he can like discover truth, I guess for you.
そのリオンよ。
Okay. After feeling that name spoken out of blue, Leon frowned once more. Apparently they were moving things along without Leon's knowledge, understanding, which was truly irritating.
リオンは後ろ宮家の人間。
Say it in red. I don't believe you.
後ろ宮家の誰とも面識のないあなたには心強い味方となってくれるでしょう。
Okay.
何の話か分かりかねますが、事情のわからない話には何もご協力はできかねますよ。
Don't worry about that.
だそうだ。頼もしい限りだな。
私と我が主を楽しませ
And my master, eh?
魔術
A
師
nasty one. Federin.
あうあうは行儀のいい感激者だけれど
Ow, 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 Love it.
私は退屈するとポップコーンを投げつけたりしちゃうかもね。
Yeah, and you would throw stones probably, not just a popcorn. Will scratched his head with a displeased look on his face. He wasn't at all interested in getting involved, but by now he realized that he couldn't disobey Berncaster orders. Then he approached the casket and pointed at its rose-filled insides.
ベアトリーチェ殺人事件の依頼とのことだが、
There's no body, so you cannot prove that there was any murder, basically. That's what I think that he will say.
バンダイン20足
Oh, never mind! He's just going to throw some, like, rules. Okay. One dine.
死体なき事件であることを禁ず。
Okay. That's basically what I just said. Like, there's no body, you cannot prove there's the murder. On the other hand, if we apply this to the game boards, we have Kinza body. Okay, so there is murder. We don't have canon body a lot of times. Canon body always disappears. So we can like use this to like basically prove or like make a clue out of this that canon is not dead or something.
悪魔 様の証明ね。棺にないだけじゃない。
Okay.
死体が存在しないことをあなたが証明できない限り、これはミステリー。
Do you need proof for the Van Dyne stuff? I mean, you don't need that for Knox, I guess.
第一足手がかりすべての揃わぬ事件を禁ず
What? Forbidden to have crime without all clues presented. So basically, Umineko already had all the clues. Well, it apparently had all the clues by episode 5 already, or something.
安心なさい。すべてはここに揃っている。
Okay. There was no change at Will's unsatisfied expression. But he seems to have understood that everything was at least in order. From the moment he was summoned by the uninhibited, fickle, cruel, great witch of the Senate, a mere inquisitor like him was bound to be treated as no more than an underling. He had never possessed a way to refuse her.
この空っぽの棺の主を殺したのは誰か引き受けてやら
Okay.
ただし俺の流儀でやらせてもらう
ご自由に。
Okay, what's your methods of like investigation then? Are you different from Erika?
まず最初にすることはお前に現状を理解
Wow, this guy actually acts as like proper detective.
それをお願いできると私もとても助かります。
I have no idea. Are you a girl or are you a guy? What the? I think okay. I would just call her hair. I would just call her hair. Yeah, because for like first look, like she looks like a girl, so I will just call her hair. They never specified. Lion face was a gouache of displeased expressions. Seeming nonplussed, angry, and confused all the time.
キラ実際に見た方が早い
Okay.
いいでしょう。音もしましょうとも。
Will signaled with his chin to Leon to follow him and spoon around. After snorting once in an unsatisfied manner, Leon followed Will, while looking deeply skeptical of the latter's ability to explain any of this in a way that would make sense. As she watched the pair leave the chapel, Berencastle sneered silently at them, with a cold smile on her face.
尊厳なる感激と戯曲と傍観の魔女。フェザリーヌなんとかアウアウローラの巫女にして奇跡の魔女。
Father in something, Aurora. Okay.
ベルンカステルの名において、このゲームの開始を宣言するわ。
Okay, let's do it.
物語のタイトルは黄金の魔女のレクイエム。
Requiem of the Golden
この
Witch.
葬儀にふさわしい物語を紡ぎなさい。
Ha!
さて、どんな腹渡を
Is it really? Is it
くれるやら。
so it's not actually October 5th. It's actually a backstory or something. After watching the pair leave the chapel, Berencastle form evaporated into the empty air, just as she had arrived. All that remained was her unpleasant cackling. Yo! Okay, these are new, like, entirely new backgrounds. That's why I thought the chapel is not the chapel from the Rokenjima. So this is like the parlor, like entrance to the other side, because usually we had camera from the door, I guess, and looking towards the stairs. And now we have from this side. Is there any clue in the backgrounds? Background analytics. This on the left looks like the road in the forest that we had like in the backstories a few times. This one looks like nothing. Okay. Just some road. Outside it was still raining. When Canon saw the guest and the head successor approaching the reception desk, he bowed deeply.
ご苦労様です。
Okay.
休んで結構ですので、外してもらえますか。
You don't know his name? Oh my god. Literally Berncastle. See, I was like thinking, if like she have like the same personality as Berncastle, Berncastle would not care about like remembering name of like furniture. So same case, like who the fuck are you? Like you're just a furniture.
かしこまりました。
Okay. Canon bowed deeply, then disappeared.
下々の名前まではいちいち覚えていないってか。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
当家には若い使用人が大勢出入りしており、入れ替わりも頻繁ですので。
So you don't care, yeah.
さて、何をどう理解させてくれるのですか。あなた様は何者で、当家にどのようなご用がおありで。もちろん納得させてくれなくて構いません。このままお帰りいただければいいだけですので。
もう帰れねえのさ。俺も誰もな。
もういい加減にしてくれませんか。そのよくわからない煙に巻くような喋り方は。私にだって我慢の限界というものが。
Yeah, it seems to be like very it's easy to be. I mean, not maybe very easy, but we can see that you're agitated.
私では見送りにならないというなら、源氏と合田にお送りさせてもいいのですよ。
騒ぐな。こいつを見てろ。
見ればわかります。葬儀用のバラです。
Uh-huh.
まさか手品でも見せてくれるおつもりで。
Golden rose, huh? Will took one of the flower offerings, then showed it to Leon, as if to demonstrate that there were no mechanism or tricks. Then he slowly lifted it upwards.
見てろ。
ええ、見てますよ。鳩でも飛び出すんですか。それともクラッカーと万国旗にでも。
Hey. Will threw the rose. Okay. Anyone would have expected it to fly in an arc and land in some puddle amid the wind and rain. The betrayal of that expectation struck Leon dumb. Initially, the rose Will had thrown had certainly thrown an arc. It swished rapidly through the air. However, as soon as it was about to pass from the shade of the eaves into the rain... What the fuck? Time stopped. It stopped right in the midair, as though the air surrounding it had turned into syrup. What the hell is happening? That wasn't all. As it hung in the midair, the rose's beautifully golden petals began to darken one after another. Also, by the way, this is the example of magic where the person actually witnessing the magic. It's not like close your eyes and remember, so it's not a trick. But on the other hand, this is non-existing piece. Like, this person don't exist in Rokkanjima in general. It's like one of the possibilities that could exist, because box in the box. So we cannot like take this as like real magic, okay? Because it's just like two people who we first time see stuff. We cannot take this as the proof. If anything, it became a black husk, like burnt charcoal. And even after this happened, it remained suspended there in the air. It's magic. Wait, what? Leon had moved close to try and touch the remains of the rose, which still hung in the midair. Will had roughly blocked the way with his arm. It was as though he was telling Leon that leaving this place meant certain death. Oh! Oh, that's what you mean! That's... oh!
この礼拝堂がかけらから切り離された。
Oh, you cannot actually leave the chapel at all. Oh, okay.
この礼拝堂は今濃縮された時間の渦に閉じ込められている。
それはどういうことですか？
めんどくせえからはしょる。つまりさっきの魔女のゲームに付き合わない限り誰もここにいられねえ。
なんですって？
What if episode 7, like, whole like episode 7 will be in the chapel?
もう葬儀は終わっています。お屋敷やゲストハウスに戻りたい方々もいらっしゃるでしょう。こんなことは困ります。
恨むならあの魔女を恨め。俺も帰れなくていい迷惑だ。
あの少女はあなたの友人でしょ。
No.
この変なのをやめさせてください。
あいつは今頃ポップコーンのバケツでも抱いて観客席だろうよ。呼んだって現れね
わけがわからない。
The short sentence described all of Leon's feelings at the moment. However, Leon had seen the rose will through wither in an instant in the rainy darkness. Leon tried doing the same thing with another rose, but the effect was exactly the same. No one would want to use their own body to test his fears on something that would make rose crumble instantly.
ここから解放される方法はただ一つ。ベルンカステルのゲームに付き合うことだけだ。
ベアトリーチェを殺したのは誰か。
Yeah?
そいつを調べろと仰せだ。お前がそれを聞かせてくれりゃ話は早い。
Okay.
気まぐれ魔女は大満足。
What do you mean about... What do you know about Beatrice's death?
お前は厄介払いができて、俺は帰ってダイアナとデートだ。あまり待たせず。
Diana? Okay.
ソファーをズタボロにしちまわ。
Is Diana going to appear? Are we going to have like another character? Oh my god, please don't add another one.
ベアトリーチェを殺したのは誰かなんて。
They are now in the... Oh, this is the chapel, but... Oh. God damn it, so many new backgrounds! They're so good, though. I'm not used to these. I'm excited, because this is like the whole new game.
葬儀に押しかけて遺族に聞くこととは思えませんね。
遺族に聞き込みはミステリーの基本だ。諦めろ。ベアトリーチェってのは当主金蔵の愛人だってのは分かってる。
Yeah?
あなたは本当に不思議な人だ。どうしてそこまで当家のことを
Oh, wait.
なのですか？
Wait, hold on a second. You mean you mean like Kuvadorian Beatrice? You mean like Kuvadorian Beatrice is the mistress, or you mean like mistress that we never knew the name of? Like from 1952. Because Kinzo mistress died in 1952 when Kuvadorian was built. Around this time. Do you mean that like mistress of Kinzo actually name is also Beatrice? So Beatrice was the mistress, and they had a child that was also named after her, Beatrice, and then they had child again, and that created our Beatrice that's now. Is that a thing? What?
やはり当家に縁のある方なので。
I mean, the name is heritage for Beatrice. From like from witch to witch, like each next generation of the witch of Beatrice is Beatrice. So I guess it makes sense if like her name is like from her mother and stuff and so on. That would make sense actually. Will knew so much about the Oshime family because Castle had shown him all of the fragments so far. Of course, he had no sort of connection with the Oshime family himself. The very plane of his existence was on a different level.
しかし、ベアトリーチェはだいぶ昔に
Yeah.
現時の証言では屋敷の竣工前に死んでるって。
So it is about mistress. Okay. Yeah, so 1952 or like slightly before. 1951 to be exact, because yeah, if I'm correct from from memory, from my notes and my theories that I have on the channel, I think it was like, or I think slightly before 1952, because of like connection to the baby from 19 years ago. So the baby was like a toddler, so it was already born when Kuvadorian was a thing already. So yeah, it makes sense. Like she died like slightly before 52.
死んだ理由は明らかじゃねえ。
Uh-huh.
正直なところ、殺されたってのは初。
Okay, so we're going for the Beato backstory, like deeply in the backstory.
聞かせてくれ。
私の名は
Should I call her Grandma Beato? Maybe it's Grandma Beato.
ウィラートだ。ウィルでいい。
For the first time, Will introduced himself. The mutual introduction was finally completed and Leon was able to talk with him on even footing. However, Leon took a deep breath and looked up in the sky, wearing a vague smile.
ウィルさん。
ウィルでいい。俺もリオンと呼ぶ。
ウィル。
Okay.
正直なところ、私にもベアトリーチェという人物のことがよくわからないのです。
Okay.
なるほど。一応ゲームにはなるわけか。
If only Leon could have told him everything, revealing the truth without any effort from Will. Apparently things wouldn't be so easy after all. Huh. Okay, entering chapel again.
ベアトリーチェの名と姿を後戸宮家に出入りするもので知らぬものはないでしょう。
大広間にでかい肖像画が飾ってあるからな。肖像画の掲示は1984年の4月。
Yep, that's the time when Goda started working, by the way, and guest house was built. It must be Goda.
本当に
Oh
あ
my
なた
god, this guy is a meme.
どうしてそんなことまで。やれやれ、それを疑問に思うのももうやめる。どうせあなたにまた煙に巻かれるんですからね。
It's a future. Like, yeah, okay, so I just realized because of this 86 drop. Ah, fuck. I thought it's the backstory. Everything indicated it's the backstory or something. Because we were talking only about prior Rokkenjima events and we talked about the 1952. But now we have 1986. So, sorry, 84. So that means it's after 84. So it's after Rokkenjima. Actually, no, it can still be before Rokkenjima. It's like before 86 or before October at least. Because October 5th is the end of Rokkenjima. So it must be before October 5th and not after. It must be like slightly before the game, I think. Kinzo frequently chose to speak with his successor. Because of this, Ryo must have been used to chatting with people who were moody or hard to follow. Deciding once and for all that getting hung up on trivialities would be nothing but a waste of time, Leon was able to converse naturally with this unknown man called Will, as though the two of them had been friends for a long time.
誰もがベアトリーチェを知っている。なのに誰も知らねえ。
Uh-huh, pretty much.
会ったことがあるのは当主金蔵だけだ。
Yeah.
当主様は今日は特にお心が不安定でいらっしゃいます。タイミングを見て私が紹介しますので、なるべく慎んだ態度でお願いしますよ、ビルさん。
So you're telling me in this timeline Kinzo's alive? Is it 85? It's very tight. It's very tight schedule. Because we need Kinzo being dead on the game board. And also it must be after 84. But for these events he must be alive. So somewhere in 85, like he died slightly after these events, and then we had like conference of 85 and then 86. Okay, I need to draw the timeline for this.
話が早いな。
Maybe like this, I should not like treat this as the timeline. I mean, this is the totally different game, so maybe I would just like, you know, log the games on like their own timelines. Like, it doesn't make sense anymore to make everything on one timeline. It makes no sense.
てっきりもっと非協力的かと思ってたぜ。
It was possible to this point because we all had like everything in the 86, sorry. But this one don't make sense.
長年当主様のお相手をしていると、大抵の理不尽な事態とはある種の諦めを持って接することができるようになりますので。
Yeah, that's a wise words, Leon. I will follow them as well. I should accept the unreasonable situations and just go with the flow. Yeah, let's just do that. Bernkastel had set up a barrier, cutting the chapel off from the rest of the world. To destroy that, they would have to find out who killed Beatrice. For Leon, who had been made to go along with Kinzo on many occasions, understanding this match was all that was necessary. Oh! So we're not going to have like the ending of this in this episode. Huh! I expected them to like Rosa confession. Wait, but it also doesn't make sense. Wait! I just realized it makes zero sense at all. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Hold on. They talked about Kinzo mistress that died before 1952. But Rosa said I killed her, and she mentioned the Kuvadorian Beatrice. We know this from episode 3. Or episode 2. It was episode 2? Maybe? Oh my god, I don't remember. My brain is like melting. What the fuck happened to the timeline of Umineko? Rosa killed Kuvadorian Beato, not mistress. Why Rosa said I killed her like a few minutes ago? Oh, we'll see things in the next episode. Yeah, anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode with me. My brain just kinda need to process the information. That's just good. We have like Leon like appeared from somewhere, just like Will, and like nothing makes sense here. I guess I can like think probably about some stuff. Like I said, like technically we can like think about Leon as like representation of this kid from 19 years ago, because Leon said that Jessica is his younger sister, or her younger sister, sorry. God damn it, I don't know how to call him her. Younger sister, and I said technically Natsuhi had the kid before Jessica, but like I don't know. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. Thank you everyone for joining for this episode. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Hope you will enjoy your stay in the future. Leave up a like if you like the episode. Remember, this helps the channel a lot. So thank you everyone. And I will see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.